Greetings, internetizens. This is Elmerthien playing Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. In the last episode, I found out that I'm indeed in the future. London is controlled by the Mafia and buses don't work, but the Cube does. Yeah, and the Mafia boss probably has the same head as the Professor. Maybe it is the future Professor. Or at least Don Paolo pretending to be him. Oh right, and future looks very similar to our look. Oh, one thing I should say, unrelated to this game. Bad news from the team of cherries. They're still working on the thingy, so we won't be visiting Silksong anytime soon. I mean visiting Faroon in Silksong. Oh yeah, Auckland Lane. What do you want? Please don't hurt me. What's that? The station? Oh, it's just down the street. Don't come any closer. Just leave me alone. Oh yeah, the first place I heard of Auckland. It was the Verne book. Not sure what it's called in English. The 2-year holiday? Anyway, it starts in Auckland, yeah. But the thing is, I didn't realize it was taking place in New Zealand. It starts like in October. But I was imagining England, right? So I was imagining it taking place in fall rather than spring. Leave those strange ornaments alone. Why is it decorated for Christmas? The arcade needs more natural light. Did I just loop? Oh right, maybe it goes back to the other place. Yeah, here's the dude. One of the dudes. That's a hand. It looks like a rake, kind of. Oh. Hey, look! There's that family goon we saw earlier. He's certainly dressed similarly, but I do believe that's a different fellow. Say, Professor, isn't that the logo for the Underground Railway? Indeed it is. It took longer than expected, but we finally arrived at the station. It's like a uniform. What are they up to aside from controlling the city? Stripy building and a shady man. If you don't want things to get messy, you'd better stop giving me the eye, kid. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't mean to stare. No puzzle this time? We'll need to buy tickets to ride the subway. Do you think you can handle that look? Sure thing, Professor. Do you have coins? Or the right coins? It looks like I have to select a destination. Where's the button for the Auckland Line station? There are buttons for the stations? That icon looks more like a cable car than the subway. Only 2 stations available. It looks like there's a poster for the hospital on the other side of the glass. Oh good. According to the map on the poster, the hospital looks to be quite close to the station. Well, that was easy. Look, Professor, we're just a few steps away from the hospital. Wonderful. Let's head over. I suppose we won't have to worry about the money for the subway. The only bad thing about the railway is the lack of a view. All you see outside is tubes and tunnel stuff. She's so skinny, like she's been squished in the video. Hello there. Good day, madam. Would you mind helping us with something? Sure, I've got nothing better to do today. This place is dead. We're here to visit someone in your care. Can you point us toward room 312? Room 312, huh? Let's see. Dr. Andrew Schrader. Sure. What? I'm sorry, but did you just say Andrew Schrader? Mind your volume, sir. You are in a hospital after all. So are you two relatives of Dr. Schrader? No. Actually, I'm a former student of his. And your little friend there? He's, well, Dr. Schrader's pupil's apprentice. Oh, old 312 has quite the fan club, doesn't he? Anyway, you can see him if you like, but I'm going to need you to fill out some paperwork first. What kind of paperwork? Oh, it's just hospital policy. Don't worry though, it's only one question. The squish is just weird. If she looked like she's been halfway amigara, that's one thing. But this is like an optical squish somewhat. Like she's been partially amigaraed with the arms and then optically squished. A doctor needs to visit 9 different hospital rooms. The question is a puzzle. After studying the room numbers, she notices she can visit all the rooms in one round. In order to do so, she must go into a room that was at least 1 shared digit with the room she's currently in. Which room will she visit in the middle? Which numbers aren't represented? First we will have to look which numbers are represented only once. There's only 1, 2. 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 and 7. 9, 4, 5, 6. One, 3, Sexy, yeah. You could have made this a button.
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Thank you very much. You can visit Dr. Schrader now. His room's on the third floor, that's why it starts with 3. Just take those stairs over there. Oh, dead 3. Of course, I need another 3. Yay! It's complete! One sunny morning, I was strolling through a meadow. I approached a dead tree on my right. I noticed a boot in the middle of the path and a head to the left. I wonder who dropped these, I thought to myself. I decided I couldn't just leave them there. I walked to a square with a plum tree in its center. Next to the plum tree, I saw a man frantically picking something up, so I said, I'm looking for someone who has dropped these items. Have you noticed anyone who fits this description? A mustached man glanced at the items I was holding and replied, Oh, so that's where my head went. Thanks for returning it to me. Take this as my way of saying thanks. It fell out of this plum tree, said the man while handing me a delicious-looking plum. And with that, I continued strolling through the meadow. After a short time, I bumped into a girl, so I said, I found this boot, and I'm looking for the person who dropped it. The girl hesitated a moment before replying, I can't help you, but there's a white house just up the path. Try asking over there. I said my thanks and hurried on, curious as to whether the boot belonged to someone in the White House. I walked over to it and knocked on the door. Joe Biden wasn't there. A kindly-looking woman. Oh wait, this isn't the time for Joe Biden. It's taking place in the past. In the future. In the 2010s, probably. A kindly-looking woman opened it and said, Hello there, can I help you? Peeking inside, I couldn't help but notice there was a tasty-looking banana on the kitchen table. I don't remember. Is this the witch? I'm not sure if she looks like any of the old ladies we've seen in the series. I found this boot, and I'm looking for its owner, I replied. Oh yes, the boot belongs to my grandson, said the woman. Thank you ever so much. Then she handed me the banana on the table as a reward. It was a good day. I returned 2 lost items to their owners and received a delicious plum and banana as a reward. I was so happy that I couldn't help but whistle, and I felt like I could walk all day long. This is luck, isn't it? Second book? Okay. I work in a little cafe. One day the manager in charge stepped out. I don't have anything for now, I think. Nothing. I knew that lamp looked interesting. Strange, no one's in here. Perhaps the receptionist gave us the wrong.
Who's that? Oh, it's you, Herschel. And little Luke.
He looks kinda like the old guy from that French cartoon series. The one that's educational, and there's multiple series. But there's always the old guy.
Andrew?
Why the quizzical look, Herschel? Have I got food in my beard again? Oh, don't mind that, my boy. Sit down, sit down. You know, I've been hearing some very unsavory rumors about you recently.
I think the old guy was Leonardo da Vinci at some point. But he's also been a caveman and the red blood cell.
But I don't believe a single one of them.
What sort of unsavory rumors?
To do with the mafia.
What sorts, you ask? The ones about the hoogie, was it? The thingamawizard? Oh, drat. I seem to have forgotten them completely. Well, never mind all that then.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Andrew? Yes, it has. I trust you're still spending the majority of your waking hours doing research? What can I say? I learned from the best. Having an office to work out of has made it easier now. You've got your own office? Oh, what am I saying? You've had one for some time, haven't you? And you deserve it. I've seen my share of scholars, but you were the brightest ever to set foot in my classroom. Naturally. Oops, with all this excitement, I nearly forgot to take my medicine. Silly me. I've got the bottle right here, but the dosage for this prescription is quite tricky. Look, be a good boy and help me figure out how much of this I need to drink. Dr. Schroeder needs to drink 1/5 of this bottle of medicine per day over a period of 5 days. Unfortunately, the bottle isn't marked, so there's no way of telling the dosage from it. Now it's time to take the second dose. The medicine in the bottle has been reduced as shown in the diagram. Where should he stop drinking today? How? Did you flip the bottle or something? What is this supposed to mean? You can't just drink it into a square. Well, I found out that you can draw diagonal lines and they don't have to be through this square thingy. So, what would be 1/4 of this thing? No. Maybe? No, that would go here. And it would be the same level. Yes! This looks good.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
You've taught this boy well, Herschel. It's clear you've passed down some of my smarts. Yes, as I was saying, you always were the brightest, though I had another pupil who came close. Was it Don Paolo? That boy was something of a whiz himself. I wonder whatever became of him. No, it should be another archaeologist.
Well, Andrew, it's been wonderful seeing you, but it's growing late. We ought to be on our way.
Ah, busy as always, I see. Do drop by again when you have the time, won't you? Oh, but before you go, I have something of yours I should return. I've been looking after her for some time now, you see.
Her?
I won't be needing her anymore, so you can take her away. The old dear's parked around back.
The car! I see. Thank you. It was a pleasant surprise to see you today, Herschel. I know you're in a bit of a hurry, but take those keys to the rear of the building. The ivy drip is still in use. They don't have some weird blood teleporters. Have a look at this X-ray. Is it even human? Do you think it's of Dr. Schrader? I believe so, but there's something odd about it. Have a look here, Luke. Why? When the doctor showed me my X-ray, he said that he found the scissors they lost last week during my operation. Look, see that shape? Can you believe that? I wouldn't worry about those scissors. This is what you should be concerned about. Well, it could be the mouse. A needle? Scissors? Needle looks like an issue. That mouse is metal. An arrow symbol? Well, the needle is the pointiest thing. It could
Let's
be
see
the
if I've got
mouse.
this right.
It's not the mouse.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
What white thing? Aside from the book. What? I don't know what that is. Is it a piece of broken bone?
I've got a good feeling about this one. Just as I suspected.
Perhaps he swallowed a coin, but I'd be more concerned about the scissors and needles. Oh, right, the black objects on the X-ray are fake. That's not funny at all. Who would try to play a prank like that on poor Dr. Schrader? Oh, let's not jump to any conclusions. The doctor is quite the prankster himself. It's entirely possible that he faked this whole X-ray and placed it here to surprise his visitors. If that's the case, he sure got me good. I was really worried for a moment there. Technical words? Yeah, technical books with technical words. About the historical architecture, probably. The back of the building? Just head down that hall and through the door at the end. Yeah, the hall get accessible. Oh my gosh! That poor car! Why? This looks to be my car. I thought the same thing. Come to think of it, I've never seen anyone else with such a funny-shaped car. Funny shape? I'll have you know this is a classic. Judging by all the dust and dirt on it, it must be. I guess no one took care of the poor car the whole time it was parked out here. Yes. It does appear to have been left exposed to the elements for quite some time. Why don't we see if the car still runs? If it does, we won't need to depend on the subway anymore. That's an excellent suggestion. What's the matter, Professor? Someone's installed a peculiar lock in the door. Who could have done such a thing? It was the Mafia! You've been given 2 keys to the Layton mobile, but there's no keyhole in which to insert them. Instead, the door is opened by entering a secret number. The secret number is hidden somewhere in the keys. What is it? This doesn't look like a number. "41! The number of Zubat! No, is it 47?
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Maybe he likes Star Trek. Or whoever looked, it likes Star Trek. There we are. It's finally open. Alright, start her up, Professor.
What's this? The engine won't start.
Well, it has been 10 years since we last saw the Layton mobile, Professor. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a broken part or two. Oh, look, Professor. There's something on the passenger seat.
Is it a bomb?
Professor, I hope that by this point you're convinced that this is the London of the future. Now that we are on the same page, I'd like to explain to you the secret that's plaguing London. However, I think it would be best to discuss this issue in person.
Are you some sort of underground rebel? Dragging us around the city, trying not to reveal your hideout?
Meet me at the Gilded Seven Casino on Flatstone Street. I'll be waiting for you there.
Well, what do you say, Luke? Are you ready to meet your future self?
Honestly, I don't know. This whole situation has me feeling very strange.
That's quite understandable.
Plot milestone. Yeah, this thing. Professor, I'm starting to believe that we've really traveled to the future. Well, let's just think a moment, shall we? The sender of this letter is Luke Triton. In other words, the sender is you, Luke. All this time, we've been following his directives. Perhaps meeting him face to face will shed some light on our current situation. So let's head to the Gilded Seven Casino. Alright, Professor. It's a shame you can't drive there, though. Yes, it's unfortunate, but it doesn't look like the car will be going anywhere soon. Well, the best way to do the legwork for an investigation is on foot. Haha! I couldn't agree with you more, my boy. Yes, there's a casino on Flatstone Street, but I'm not sure it's got the right ambience for short stuff here. We're just meeting a friend there, so it should be fine. Do you happen to know where exactly the casino sits on Flatstone Street? Nope, sorry, but it's just not my scene. You should probably ask someone in the area. Yes, I suppose we're most likely to find someone in the know on Flatstone Street. Thank you. Nothing in the plant, it seems? Oh, is this a hidden puzzle? Hey there, I'm trying to shoo the birds away from these power lines so they don't get zapped. Each time I clap my hands, half of them fly away, but one comes back. The pattern never fails. Even if I stand here clapping my hands all day, the number of birds always ends up right back where it started. How many birds were there on the power lines to start with? 2 birds.
This one's as good as solved.
I think the birds are in love.
Phew, that's a relief.
But wait, I'm not sure if the kind of birds that sits on wires. Maybe pigeons. I think those made for life. Done and done. Look, if we're to visit the casino, we need to take the railway back to Flatstone Street. Okay, Professor. But wait, there's a sign. Did it do anything? Oh, this is an ad for some pills. Or maybe a yogurt milk drink. Here we are, back at Flatstone Street. Yes, but I don't see anything here that looks like a casino. I think our best bet is to ask a local. Oh look, there's someone we can ask. Wait here, Professor. Okay, they've got exactly 5 seconds to stop eyeballing me. 1, 2... I'm very sorry, sir. I gather that didn't go so well. Let's ask someone else, Professor. I can't even look at the man without him snapping at me. And all this time I thought you had a talent for communicating with wild animals. Come on, Professor. It's no fair teasing me now. That guy was scared. Humans can be scarier than animals. Now, don't look so sour. I was just trying to brighten your spirits with a joke. Why don't we find someone else to help us? What about first doing some other stuff? The chunk to city to recheck. Oh, the casino. I get it. You guys are testing me. You wanna see if a haze is gonna fill the beans. And if you do, you're gonna send me on a one-way vacation to nowhere. What are you talking about? Somebody help me. And there he goes again. Poor fellow. It sounds like he's had a bad run-in with someone who looks like me. He's not the first person to react strangely to your head. Yes, it seems my doppelganger has quite a fearsome reputation. And maybe it makes sense to take your head off for the time being. You know, to avoid confusion. Nonsense, sir. A gentleman can't very well walk around with his head bare now, can he? I guess not. Well, what's our next move? That girl Becky from the hotel has been quite helpful, so why don't we go ask her for directions? But maybe we could ask this person on the square. The breeze blowing through town today sure is nice. I couldn't agree more. It's the perfect day to find a nice grassy spot near the Thames, or to go for a walk, on a nice grassy spot near the Thames. And speaking of walks, my husband and I came up with this great puzzle when we were out on a stroll. A bridge below has been painted in a black and white checkerboard pattern. Is this another night puzzle? Starting at the bottom left arrow, you need to cross the bridge and finish at the upper right arrow. You can move one square at a time, either up, down, left or right. You can't move diagonally. How many different routes are there that touch exactly 4 black squares and 3 white squares? All of them. So what? Is there a fast way to count this? Places where you could bend. With 8. Well, it seems to be 15. Because, yeah, at each bend here, there's one more option where to go, where to bend again. Let's say we bend here, it could go here, 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 or here.
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Say, you've got some smarts. Nice work there. I used to love walking with my hubby. Back then he'd come home for dinner every night. Used to. Sadly, those carefree walks ended when we moved here for his new job. They must be working him like a dog because he hardly ever comes home. Or does he gamble? And only pretend he goes to work? The breeze today is so nice. I wish my hubby would come home from work so we could go on a picnic. Or maybe he's dead. Or they sent him to some mine or whatever. No, not yet. I'm not going to let this grow yet. I need some information about the townspeople. A casino with that kid? Are you nuts? No, sir, you misunderstand me. We aren't going to gamble, but merely to... A casino's no place to take a child. Even I know that. Wow, it's really nice of you to worry about me, sir. Yes, but you needn't be concerned about the boy's well-being. Especially when... Look, buddy, you don't take kids into a place like that, so don't expect any help from me. Surely you have information. Hey, Amat, do you know where the Gilded Seven Casino is? My dad says the casino's no place for children. We probably shouldn't even talk about it. But you do know where it is, right? Ding ding ding. Correct, but I can't tell you. Dad would kill me. But maybe Becky can tell you. Go ask her. Where are you again? Oh. Wait, oh, you like when the bus isn't coming? Oh yeah, nothing new. Just some weird steam. Is this lady again? With whatever's fluttering around the sunflower? Talking to me. Her head gives me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, fish lips. What's that? We must solve another puzzle. Oh, he's out. So spill the beans. Just how much trouble did that head get you into? Is it that obvious? Oh yeah, you've got a slight shell-shock look about you. But enough about that. Now that you're here, there's something I'd like your help with. Rubbing his back, the waiter sighed wearily and said, I always use the same box to carry as many glasses as I can at the time. There's one type of glass that I hate carrying. Of the 4 glass types pictured here, which one is the waiter talking about? They all weigh the same. Well, I'd hate the tall ones. Look, the most fragile, and they're also the tallest, so they take up the most space. The hourglass. Look, when you're carrying just 4 glasses for the family, you can carry 2 in each hand and put them away while opening doors. But carrying a bunch of them in a box?
Let's see if I've got this right. I must have overlooked something.
About actually carrying glasses, you stack them, don't you? And you still couldn't stick this foot in this.
That should do the trick.
Unless you're carrying... you wouldn't carry full glasses
I
in a
must
box.
have overlooked something.
Oh! He hates them because he has to carry more of them, not because the shape is dreadfully inefficient.
That should do the trick.
He hates it because it's efficient and he has to carry more of
Just
them.
as I suspected.
I was imagining a closed box. What's the story with that hat of yours anyway? You must be awfully attached to it to keep it on, knowing the kind of trouble it can use. It can cause. You're quite right about it. I dare say this hat is one of my most prized possessions. Oh, I can see there's no persuading you to take it off, but be careful out there. These days it seems like there's trouble around every corner of London. They're in the construction case. I'm in the construction zone and it's moving along. If only that were the case. See, we've hit a snag. Look at these boards here. Those are in odd shape. What are you using them for? Nothing right now. I've got cases of these things, but I can't work with them. I need square boards, see? What's a guy to do? Cut them? Yeah. Things are getting cut. The piece of wood below is an odd shape that's difficult to work with. Cut it into two pieces that make a square. Make a 5 by 5. This could be it.
That should do the trick. Well, that's settled.
Hey, look at that. One cut and I've got square boards now. Thanks for the idea, friend. Right, I wanted to go into the arcade, I think. Well, look who it is. Hello, sir. Sorry to bother you mid-shift. where the Gilded Seven casino is? The Gilded Seven? I'm not your dad or nothing, but I'm too a bit young to be hitting the tables. Oh, I'm not interested in gambling. I just have to meet someone there. Be that as it may, I'm gonna have a hard time getting in. Boss Bostro hates kids. I mean, really hates them. He won't think twice about turning your head if he sees you in his casino. I'd stay away if I were you. Yikes! Thanks for the warning. Sorry, friend. The kitchen's not ready to start cooking yet. Okay, let's go to Becky. She's fast asleep. She must have worked late last night. Nothing new in the room, it seems. Let's talk to the lady. You're looking for the Gilded Seven casino? Yes, you're supposed to meet someone there. Well, before you go, I think you ought to know that this establishment is a family hangout. That establishment. I misspoke. Understand? We appreciate your concern, Becky, but we really do need to go there. I understand. Oh, Granny is asleep again. I don't think she'd be too keen on me directing you to, a hotbed of criminal activity. We don't need to worry about our safety, do we? Not that I'm scared or anything. Good. Bravery is an admirable, if not particularly helpful, character trait. Anyway, you know where Flatstone Station is, right? I just head straight north from the plaza in front of the station. You'll see the casino eventually. Aha! I had a feeling it was somewhere around there. You did? What tipped you off? When we passed by the station last, one of the family's goons was posted outside the path north. I thought there was something fishy about it, but I couldn't get past him to see what was up there. Well, that probably won't be a problem for you this time. Those goons move around from post to post pretty often. Good to know. Yeah, those goons aren't the brightest bunch. Anyway, go check for yourself. I'll bet you anything the path is open now. Uh-oh. Becky, these are our guests. I'm sure they have better things to do than listen to you blather at them. No need to worry there, Margaret. Becky here was just giving us directions to our next destination. Oh, is that so? Well, as long as she's being helpful. Headed out again, sirs. Have a pleasant time about town. Look at that bird in the sky over there, Professor. What beautiful plumage! Did it escape from the zoo? That's no common bird. That's a parrot. How do you suppose it got here? Let's ask him. Hey, Mr. Parrot, where did you come from? Oh, I think you may have been a bit too eager there, my boy. You scared him off. Oh, I was just trying to be friendly. Did the bird move? Do we have to chase it around the city? Look, the fellow who was standing guard here is gone. It seems Becky's guest was right on the money. Let's keep moving north. Spindly legs. Oh.
Huh? Yeah. Oh.
Professor?
Oh, it's just beautiful, Herschel.
Oh, do you really like it?
I don't just like it. I love it. Thank you so much.
Picking out the right gift can be quite the puzzle.
Lucky for me, every puzzle has an answer.
Is this
Isn't that what you always
Dexterity
say?
time?
Yes, well. I've been thinking,
Go on.
if I were to get the teaching job, then we... Well...
I'm listening, Herschel.
Oh, I'll tell you later.
Come on now. Tell me more about these plans of yours.
No, it was nothing. Now let's eat before our food gets cold.
Hey, no fair changing the subject.
What are you talking about? I did nothing of the sort.
You most certainly did.
Professor? Professor, is something the matter? You look dazed. I'm fine. My eyes seem to be playing tricks on me. Does this have something to do with that lady who just walked by? It's probably nothing. She just reminded me of someone I knew a long time ago. I thought it was future Flora. And just where do you two think you're going? We're on our way to meet someone at the Gilded Seven Casino. I see. Going to the casino to meet up with someone. Yes, that's not suspicious at all. Psst, Professor, I think this guy's trying to intimidate us. Get it all the whispering, boy. I'm right here, you know. Oops, I'm sorry? Excellent. Since you've owned up to your rudeness, all is forgiven. That's a good boy. With all due respect, sir, would you please just let us pass? The hour grows late. Well, of course, my good man. That is, I will as soon as you solve your way through this puzzle of mine. Reflection. A mirror puzzle. All three shapes were created by rotating and shifting the same capital letter in front of a mirror. What letter is it? Could it be R? Could be P. not? Yeah, that looks like a P.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Well done! You've proven yourself to me, so I will provide you with a valuable yet cryptic warning. Danger lurks about that head of yours. You'd best watch yourself around here. Why is everyone so fixated on my head? Do you know someone else with a head like mine? If I told you, it would kill the suspense, wouldn't it? I'll leave that little mystery for you. Yay! I got something for the book. Oh, a new journal entries? Dr. Sherlock, I see here. Or, it's the hospital. Something probably happened to him. That accident 10 years ago. 10 years before the mainline time? The manager. It's not this. There's a white thing on the counter. A customer arrived and wanted a hot drink. But I'll leave you here. So see you next time.